In the morning hours, one of the all-year routes to Providence was reactivated, a fact that will benefit the economic reactivation of the island.
Today, the first flight of the Satena airline to the municipality of Providence after the effects of Hurricane Iota took place. This will improve the economic reactivation of the island.
Hoy podemos casi que decir que
Today we can almost say that we have doubled the capacity to transport passengers, an enormous benefit for Teleislas. The fare will lower the operating cost of 19 passengers, which is very high. This airplane, even though it has an operating cost, there is more seating capacity. For tourism, it will be an opportunity to include, as some tourism providers were saying, that they will be able to sell a tour to the archipelago, 2 days in San Andres, 2 days in Providence. This was difficult to implement due to the air ticket limitations.
Esta aeronave es de 48 sillas.
This aircraft has 48 seats, although due to runaway limitations, it transports 44 passengers. But since it has a greater capacity, it is possible to offer fares to locals and residents. This range can be extended. Before there was a range of 8 seats, now it has been doubled to 16 seats with more economical fares.
The authorities informed that there will be 2 daily flights from San Andres to Providence. They also informed that according to the demand, the air route to the municipality could be extended.
Among the results of the fiscal control report issued by the Comptroller General of the nation, 11 findings with alleged fiscal incidents were determined in the financial audit of the USPEC. Among the most representative is the work contract number 131 of 2020, which is about the prison maintenance done by Consortium Eléctricas Reyes SAS, where apparently unfinished works were evidenced and without receipt of satisfaction. However, they were paid. This finding is among the main results of the fiscal control actions of the Office of the Comptroller General of the Republic in penitentiary and prison matters in the first half of 2022. The delivery of drinking water continues in the different sectors of the island. This time it was the turn of the neighborhood of La Paz. With this, the departmental government progressively advances in the solution of the basic needs of the community and thus guarantees that a large percentage of families will benefit from receiving this important liquid.
256 drinking water bottles for consumption were delivered today in the sector of La Paz. This delivery is made in order to meet the needs due to the shortage of this liquid in some homes on the island.
Hoy estuvimos atendiendo a la comunidad desde las 7 de la mañana.
Today we have been attending the community since 7 in the morning. We delivered 256 bottles of drinking water. This water is being delivered to the community completely free because our company is operating thanks to a contract we have with the departmental government of San Andres through the government secretariat.
It should be noted that through the government secretariat, they manage a coordinated effort to deliver this liquid in the different sectors of the island.
Nosotros hemos venido trabajando en coordinación con la Secretaría de...
We have been working in coordination with the government secretariat and the risk management unit to offer our service in as many neighborhoods of the island as possible. We have tried to generate the best possible coverage with daily operation in the whole territory.
Inhabitants of this sector of the island refer to the importance of the delivery of drinking water for the consumption of this community, which does not have drinking water service.
Un excelente servicio y esperamos que sigan viniendo.
Excellent service. We hope they come back again because we really need it. La Paz neighborhood is 30 years old and we don't have drinking water service. We go out to the main road to refill water on 4,000 pesos because the bottles here in the store, we get them at 8,000 pesos, and one looks for cheaper products because things are going up in price here in San Andres.
And in order to promote equality and access to higher education for Black, Afro-Racial, and Palenquero population, ICETEX has opened the call for applicants for those interested in special funds of credits, 100% forgivable of the entity.
The call for application, which run until July 22, applies for technical, technological, professional, or postgraduate studies with benefits such as the coverage of financial tuition at no expensive. To apply for all, the application is required to be Colombian, belong to the Raizal Black Afro Palenquero ethnic group, and have the endorsement of a community council of grassroots organization registered with the Ministry of the Interior, as well as to develop a project with a social or educational focus. In this way, it seeks to support the low-income population interested in pursuing careers focused on benefiting Black, Raizal, and Palenquero communities. To complete the procedure, interest parties must access the CETEC website, choose the option Attention and Services to Citizens, and click on Virtual Attention System. In this module, you will find the entire guideline for the renewal of the credit.
Report of the National Institute of Health on the COVID-19 situation in the archipelago could give evidence that a new peak of the pandemic is being generated in the department of the islands after several months without record contagions. Yesterday, 18 new infections were reported in the department. What do health personnel say? Let's see.
The Health Secretariat issued a reassurance that there are currently no active cases on the island, according to Luz Londoño, statistician of the Health Secretariat. The reported cases were detected in the month of January.
This is the COVID behavior in the department for this week. A total of 18 cases were reported. However, these 18 cases would have been delayed notifications, mostly from the month of January. We have a report from the month of June, but due to the date of onset of symptoms, these people are not currently positive for COVID. Of these 18 cases, 8 were foreigners. However, they were, as I said before, reported for the month of January.
According to the statistics professional of the Health Office of the Departmental Administration, at the moment there are no COVID-19 positive and active cases on the island, and they also discard the fact that there are any person hospitalized or in the intensive care unit due to the pandemic.
The video contest for regional channel Teleislas is progressing well. Until today, the 9 contestants will have a deadline to submit their projects.
Participants have until 5 p.m. this Friday, July 15, to submit their final audiovisual project. It is important that participants take into account the rules of the competition to deliver everything according to the requirements. With the delivery of the finished videos, this competition enters its final stretch.
Updates. I want to tell you, say 9 participants are with us here in the 4th version of ClipFest. Right now, then they produce and also they take in contact the lacking of the tourism. And I want to say that till the 15th of July, Friday 15th of July till 5 p.m. to give you audiovisual project. Also, remember to read good all the rules from the contest when got everything well done. And also the idea is to send plenty strength and energy if you can win the jury hat. Then I want to be the winner of this 4th version from ClipFest.
Let's remember that this year ClipFest will only have participants in the music video clip category, a great space to showcase the culture and talent of our island.
And now let's get to know other facts that today are making news in our brief news section.
The Environmental and Ecological Protection Group, thanks to the call of the community, managed to cure, hydrate, and feed a horse, which was in poor condition. The National Police invites the entire community of the archipelago to report any act of animal abuse to the line 123 and thus take care of the integrity of the animals. The Coralina Corporation delegation, headed by the director Arne Britton Gonzalez, attends the International Congress of the Colombian Association of Sanitary and Environmental Engineering, which is called Water, Sanitation, Environment, and Renewable Energy. The event takes place from July 12 to 14 in Bogota, where the environmental entity will show the Blue Flag Beach of the Natural Regional Park, Janiqui. The departmental government, through the Secretariat of Government, met with religious leaders where they analyzed some strategic points, such as the progress in the decree to be issued by the entity regarding the creation of the Table of Religious Freedom, Worship, and Conscience in the department. The departmental administration stated that it is important to recognize the religious plurality of the archipelago.